Alright, today we're doing going to redo the bubble on this GKNL4. It's 3-piece bar-coated staff, fiberglass. Really only need the bottom piece, leave the other 2 pieces in the bag. And we take this little bubble. She's just got a bit, where's the focus there? She's just got a bit large, making it a bit hard to level up. So, good old AliExpress. Got myself a new one. These ones happen to have a 6mm hole in the bottom. And you pick them up, I don't know, it's about, I think they're about $5 each. I got a pack of 4, so I should be good for the next 20 years. So I just undo the screw in the bottom there, undo the Allen key bits a little bit to loosen it off, and then undo the screw, and then swap her out. And then we're going to put her in this jig here. So the jig, basically 2 pegs, or hubs I think the Americans call them, and a PK nail or a deck spike. And then what we want to do is so that it comes back to the same spot every time. So when we spin it 180, because that's where we're going to level our bubble, she should come back to the same spot every time. What I'm going to do is I've got 3 rubber bands joined together here, and I'm going to wrap that around there and through the pole, and then that should allow us just to spin the Staff 180 and level up our bubble that way. It's all about doing it in the field, so nothing more than what's in your truck. Hopefully you got rubber bands in your truck. So, rubber band round and through. And just put the staff 2 rubber band holes. Pop it down in there, and then the rubber band just pulls it back. Have this leg nice and square, so we've got the line of the peg going out, have the legs pretty square to that, and then we'll pull it in, and then we have to be able to do our 180. It's all about doing it in the field, so I'm only using hopefully what we got in the truck. Rubber band should be in the truck. Now you can see just come back to the same spot each time, so we've got our perfect 180, so we're going to be able to level up our bubble there. So just get it in, put it roughly, try and get your Allen keys about the right height. And then what you want to do is you can use your legs then to adjust the bubble to the center. Nice and easy. You get a very small amount of movement. So just get the bubble in the middle, just using your legs there. Make sure you've got that nice and in there each time. You want to cut up against those pegs every time, because that keeps it in the corner. It's a bit different to doing a pole, because you can't just drill a little hole and get it to go in the drill hole. And then we can see my bubbles in the middle. Then I'm going to turn it 180. And then it'd come back half the bubble distance, so I'm going to have to get it a bit closer than this. Probably going to have to use the plumb bob or possibly a level star, but you can see she's out the side there. So I'm just going to adjust it till we get back half to the center, and then we'll re-level it and go again, and keep doing it until we get it in the middle on both sides. Now, one thing I've noticed about these bubbles is you leave this little guy loose. You leave this little guy loose, and then you level up the screws in here, so you can see, if she'll focus, there's little screws in there. But it's okay, because even if this is loose, this is always going to come back to the same plane on those 3 screws, and then at the end you do up that guy to lock her off onto those little Allen keys. Alrighty, so I won't lie, took me 13 back and forths I was up to, 13 180s, but I got there in the end. And there you go, on either side, bubble, smack bang in the center. That's how it's done. In the field, no special gizmos, a couple of rubber bands, a couple of pegs, PK spike. And if you want to doubt me, I'll whack the old big spirit level on. Nobody carries these out in the field, but we'll have a look anyway. There we go, lovely jubbly. Can we put her on the side there? Yes, we can. Beautiful. Now, it's probably a few people asking, why didn't I put all three on and get the jigger out and whatever? What happens is when you put the other two pieces on, there's a little bit of looseness in this, and you can flap it back and forward, you know, as you're holding the thing. If you go like that, it'll flap back and forward, so you're wasting your time. Just level this bottom piece, and that's as good as it's going to get. And if you're doing the 180s, it's going to be smack bang in the middle every time.